Hi guys, my name is The Vet and I'm from Patriot Outdoors, and welcome to another featured Build of the Month video. So for this video we decided to go back to the basics, and we decided to humble ourselves a little bit, and we decided to go back to Howa. So for this build we're going to take a quick dive in with this one, so sit back and enjoy. So as we mentioned before at the beginning of the video, this is a Howa 1500 action. So if we start off by the business end of this rifle, we decided to put a APW Blackbird silencer on the front with an external muzzle brake as well. Then you have the 24-inch heavy barrel from Howa, and the specific caliber is 223. In my opinion, probably one of the most underrated calibers out there. We all grew up with it, we all grew up shooting it, and what a fantastic little caliber. It's just a shame that people are a little bit neglecting it these days, but be that as it may, we can chat about that now again. And we decided to put this Howa action in a freshly imported MGT stock. So the nice thing about MGT is they bring out different designs with regards to their stock. So you do get almost like a thumbhole style stock. You do get a GRS type of a feel to it as well, specifically with this one. This is the M1. And it really has a GRS type of a vibe to it. You have full adjustability with regards to your cheek piece and with your length of pull. You don't have any rails or anything like that at the front, so you'll be able to get creative with that. Just drill a few holes and put your sling adapter to that, or your swivel stud, and it's basically you'll be able to add anything to there. The optic we decided to go with for this build is a Helix 6-24x50. This is the first focal plane scope, and the specific reticle is an APR2D MRAD. Right, so my thoughts on this build. I think this is a really nice budget-friendly build. You're not just throwing away money. I wouldn't say senselessly, because I mean custom route, I mean come on. But if you are busy with the build and you're going a little bit of the budget route, depending on what you want to do, I would say this would be quite a nice all-round build. I mean, the stock, it's heavy enough so that you'll be able to shoot competition with it a little bit. I wouldn't say extreme competition. However, in hunting scenarios, this would be perfect. In a little bit of just messing around, PRS blinking style type of thing, this would also be perfect. Obviously, ideally, if you want to go for a PRS build, you would want something to be able to add weights, because you want the rifle as heavy as possible. But for this, it is a good all-round play gun. And what I would say as well, just to come back to the caliber, like I said, 223 is an extremely underrated cartridge now these days. People tend to forget about the 223. Even though all the 6mm variants and the 7mm variants and the 30 variants and everything like that is great and all fantastic. However, it's nice to go back to the roots. The majority of us grew up shooting 223, and I mean that's where the foundation was laid. There's not a lot of calibers that's going to make you think about windage calls as much as with 223. And in my personal opinion, if you want to use it to go for hunting, your relationship with the rifle and knowing your rifle and your dope, as well as your knowledge about shot placement, that's key. If you've got those two things, at the end of the day, that animal isn't going to ask a question about what dropped it. So that is my take on this. Obviously, scope, fantastic. I run one of these ones myself, and they work brilliantly. We did, however, one thing that I almost forgot is we did something special with the trigger. So this is a locally manufactured trigger kit. So basically your Howa standard trigger mechanism is still on the inside, just a few springs that gets taken out and gets replaced, and it takes it down from a 2-stage trigger back to a 1-stage trigger, and it brings down the trigger breakage quite a lot. So I really have to say, with regards to a budget build in mind, this trigger with this rifle and this whole setup, pretty good. You wouldn't be doing yourself injustice to go that route. Right guys, that was it for this little breakdown. So if you like content like this, please drop us a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't signed up to our VIP newsletter, as always, please feel free to do so. All relevant information is on there with regards to new arrivals, current promotions, etc. So from my side, as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and we will see you shortly.